There was a moment you stopped and really looked at your life, not quickly, not distracted, but honestly, and something didn't sit right, not because everything was wrong, but because you knew this wasn't what you wanted. You've been telling yourself things will get better, that you'll figure it out, but deep down you already know nothing changes unless you do. At first, you try to ignore that feeling. You scroll, you distract yourself, you tell yourself it's not that serious, but it doesn't go away. It stays in the back of your mind, quiet but constant. And the more you notice it, the harder it becomes to pretend everything is fine. You start thinking about your days, how you spend your time, the things you delay, the promises you make to yourself and don't keep. None of it feels big in the moment, but when you look at it together, it explains everything. You realize something simple but uncomfortable. Your life right now is a result of small choices. Not one big mistake, just small delays repeated over time. And if that's true, then small changes can take you somewhere else. You don't need to fix everything tonight. That thought alone has been stopping you. Trying to change everything at once only makes you freeze. So instead, you focus on one thing, one small action, something you can actually do. You take that step. It's not perfect, it's not impressive, but it's real. And for the first time in a while, you feel like you're doing something instead of just thinking about it. That one action doesn't change your life, but it changes how you see yourself. You're no longer just someone who plans. You're someone who starts. And that difference matters more than you expected. That one action doesn't change your life, but it changes how you see yourself. You're no longer just someone who plans. You're someone who starts. And that difference matters more than you expected. The next day, it's not easy. That same hesitation shows up again. But this time, you don't believe it as much because you've already proved something to yourself. You can begin. You stop thinking about everything at once. You choose one task, just one, and you give it your attention. That makes it easier. Not because the work is simple, but because your mind is no longer scattered. Days go by, you keep taking small steps, nothing dramatic, but something is changing. You're not stuck in the same place anymore, and you can feel it. You start to feel more in control, not of everything, but of your actions. And that's new, because before it felt like your habits were deciding for you. Now you're deciding. There are still days you don't feel like doing anything. That hasn't changed, but now you understand something. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to begin again. You begin to see how change really works. It's not loud, it's not sudden, it's quiet. It's choosing to do the right thing, even when it's small, even when no one sees it. That moment you decided to change your life. It didn't fix everything, but it started something, and that matters. Because starting is what you couldn't do before. You're still on your way, still learning, still improving, but you're no longer standing still. And that's enough, because direction matters more than speed. Subscribe to AOA Motivation. Watching my videos means a lot to me. Even if you don't subscribe or like the video, I truly appreciate your time.